we have learned to blame Satan. Satan is not there. We have been created with the Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer Tov, the good and the evil inclination. Okay, so and we have to choose what we have to follow. Do I follow the good inclination or do I follow the evil inclination? And when to die to ourselves is to bring the Yetzer Hara to the Wadai. So we have to understand that the concept of Satan is a wrong concept, okay? Because Adam has been created with what is called in Hebrew the Yetzer Hara and the Yetzer Tov. So the evil inclination and the good inclination, every human being is built on this way. Okay, and this is what we call the free choice. Do I follow the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination? Do I follow the Yetzer Tov, the good inclination? And this is what we need to understand, that we, coming from the nations, we have to be transformed as we follow Yeshua. Yeshua, the man who is a Yehudi, who came first for his people, his own people, the Yehudim, the Jew. Okay? And later on, this message was brought not by Yeshua, but by Paul to the nations. But Paul do not change the message. He doesn't change the message. It is this evil translation which have changed the message, to let the people believe that the Torah is bondage. When they say, if you do the work of the Torah, you are under curse. But it goes against the Torah itself. It goes against the Torah itself. When we see that Yeshua himself say in Matthew 5:17 that nothing will be changed from the Torah, no little yot will be removed until all is accomplished, not fulfilled, accomplished. All. This means all what the prophet of old has spoken, what Jehovah spoke from the beginning, must be accomplished. Yeah. So, when we come back, when we return to the faith or to the emunah, that is another topic, we have to understand that the humility is necessary to know that we have to humble ourselves and not to pretend that we are better than Yehuda. We are not better. No man is better. What we have to do is to humble ourselves in order to learn. Yeah. And we learn from whom? From Yehuda.
From Yehuda.
Look at that. It's very interesting what you say. You have to look at it another way. In order not to be hurt, you have to understand that those who are built in the emunah of Elohim will not fall. But all those who have not been built in the truth will fall, because they act like a filter. These people, like I don't remember his name, all these rabbis, anti-missionary, okay, they act like a filter. So why they don't move you? Why they don't move you? Because you are established in the truth. You understand?
Yeah, because we have that. It is in our heart that Yeshua, Elohim.
You see, so don't blame them, because if you are not established in the truth, you will fall into their hands, and it is like a filter. It is like a sieve. You understand? And you will pass through.
And you know what? And this is what I agree, because Mashiach, it become
you have to understand that everything works for a purpose. Okay? Everything works for a purpose. There will be a lot of deception. Okay? There will be so what we can only look at ourselves, how we walk, how we go this way. And we have to understand that Yeshua himself said, he said, they are the wheat and the tare. But he said, don't go to seek for the tare, wait until the harvest. Okay? So you see, because the danger is, if you go after the tare, you are in danger to pull out the wheat. So he said, don't do. And he knows everything. He knows everyone. We are not here to judge people. We are here to walk our ways. He said, run your race, okay, to the end, in order to get the crown. You see?
To get the crown.
Yeah, to get the crown. So we have to understand that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yehuda, those who today do not see Yeshua, okay, as the Mashiach. The day will come, they will recognize him.
Yeah.
So we know that the time for the Goyim is not finished. This is why it is so. Until this time, you will have some of the Jew, like Yitzhak Shapira, like Uriel, like others, who will embrace the Brit Hadasha and the Mashiach. But we cannot deny that every Jew knows about the coming of the Mashiach. Every Jew is waiting for the coming of the Mashiach. So if we understand what Paul is saying, is that we don't have any reason to boast, because it is Jehovah who grafted them again back. You understand? So we cannot make a mistake. But if we come with arrogancy and pride and despise all the Jews, say, you don't know Yeshua, who are you? Then it is totally wrong.
No, that's a wrong attitude.
It's a wrong attitude. Okay? But when
It's to know Mashiach to them, not on the other way around. That we
how do
will
you
be.
make known a Mashiach to them? How do you make known Mashiach to them? Only when you are able to humble, when we are able to humble ourselves before them, like Ruth. Ruth, she doesn't come. I am the in-law for Naomi. I have my right because my husband was a Jew. No, she goes and she humbles herself, and she asks if she can glean in the field. She doesn't come and say, it's my right, because she knew the Torah from Naomi. She knows that she can go in any field to glean what is fallen.
Yes.
Right? But she asks. She humbles herself. She doesn't go before the other servant. It is Boaz after that who said to the servant, you will not touch her. And he said to her, if you want water, you will go to my servant to have the clean water.
Yeah.
You see the attitude. That is what is important, is to look our attitude toward our bread from Yehuda. You know, like when Avi come, you know, he's a Jew. He's a Jew. As such, he has an heritage. This heritage is the Mashiach. Okay? And even if he's not perfect, he's a Jew. You understand? He's the same with Uriel. He's the same with Shapira. He's the same with Yereskiel. So we can learn from them.
Yes.
We can learn.
That you cannot deny, of course.
We can learn and grow ourselves.
But not with that.
Yeah, but we have to understand that because they are blind. They've been blinded.
Yeah,
They've been blinded. You know, you have this French rabbi there, Dinovich. Okay? And he goes against Yeshua. He goes against. Because he is blind. Blind to the truth.
They have hate with Yeshua.
No, it's not hate. It's not hate against Yeshua. It's the way he is presented. The way he is presented. How can you make such a man accept Yeshua? By accusing him? By telling him you don't know anything? Is there a way you will convince him? No, you will not. You will not.
No, of course, but you have to respect. That's all. Respect Yeshua, because
it is our to humble ourselves before these people and to show them that until the moment they say, oh, these people, they accept us, and they, because the anti-Semitism is everywhere.
Yeah.
So Jew knows that the world has hatred against the Jew. They know that. So what can move a Jew is to show them love. Love.
Yeah.
Love for them as they are. And that is what changed them.
Conquers all. Love conquers all.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, exactly what Paul says. Love conquers all. And so we have to change.
Not.
We are not here to judge everyone, because we lose our time. When we judge people, we are losing our time. We lose our time. All these young people in the Philippines, they have no idea, darling. Such discussion we have, they don't have. Because they are entangled in so-called teachers who are not teachers at all. They are not teachers. They are teachers to the blind. Teacher to the blind. Yeah. You understand? They don't understand that they lose their time. Instead to stand, like I told you, Joanna, why don't you stay a small group and study together?
Yeah.
That will bear fruit. But if you go to your so-called teacher, you learn nothing at all. You understand? this is why it's very important. It's very important to, and I see in our small group now, the goal is to help others to remove all the paganism, all the tradition, and to follow what is good and trustworthy. You see, so it's not easy. It's not easy for me. You know, I don't have problem with Uriel because I know that everything has been manipulated. Everything has been manipulated. It's a shame. It's a shame. If you see how they enforce in the book of Luke the Trinity, I watched yesterday. If they enforce the things just to strip out all the Jewishness of the book. You understand? To make a pagan book. The NT like we have today, King James, NIV, SCV, and so on, it's a pagan book. It's a pagan book.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
It's a pagan book.
It's removed from all its substance
Of the Torah, yeah.
of the Torah, and over the fact that they are Jew speaking to Jew, not speaking to Goyim.
Yeah, because there are many who believe they carry this entity as Jesus who has no Torah.
Yeah,
That's
and
why they are really become a pagan.
and it goes so far that many today have started to remove Paul from the New Testament. They remove Paul, all the letter of Paul. Can you imagine?
Even the Messianic, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't understand. So, but we have spoken many times before about that. There is no problem with Paul if we take it in the right context. If we take it in the right context. But people do not know the context. How do you know the context if you don't study the Torah? You see? So that is a problem.
Because it looks like the Jew is looks like higher. Of course, Elohim is no saying partiality to the people.
No. But he has a way.
Yeah,
The point is the way. Yehuda is the center of his attention. He's the center of his attention, and he will bring back. We bring back together Yehuda and Ephraim and the house of Israel. Bring back together. That is Ezekiel 37. He will do that, but he's dealing now with Judah. He's dealing now with Yehuda. He's dealing now with Yehuda.
He is visiting again because
because Yehuda need also to make teshuvah.
Yeah.
But they have the heritage. They are the one who have received the oracle. What is the oracle? That's the Tanakh. The Tanakh.
Yeah.
Okay? The Torah, the prophet, and the writings. So this is what they have received, the Tanakh. And this is what we have to understand. For that already, we owe them respect.
Yeah,
because
respect,
without Judah, we have nothing today.
Of course,
we are pagan among pagans. You understand?
Yeah.
Where do we get? Even when you were Catholic, how do you come to believe to Jesus Christ? Because it comes from the
Catholic.
But no, it doesn't come from the Catholic. It comes from the Scripture. Okay, even if it has been twisted.
In the church.
But it comes from the doctrine.
Yeah, doctrine.
It comes from one book, always the same, which has been twisted. But it comes from one book, a Jewish book. You understand? So this is how you come to believe one God and one man, Jesus Christ. Okay, even if he has been elevated as God and so on. You don't need to believe that. It is not written nowhere. It's written nowhere. You see? So we come for a small door, a small window. We come to Christianity. Myself, I was not in Catholic, because when I was 8 years old, so it's not my decision. But after that, I leave. But I enter again through Christianity. I cannot blame Christianity, because Christianity for me was a door to enter into the confrontation with the truth and to recognize the only true Elohim, the creator of the universe. Okay? Even if before I had an abstract understanding. But from that, it doesn't disturb Elohim. It doesn't disturb him. He brings you from the Catholic to the Christian, and from the Christian to the Torah. So, you see? So it's no problem. No problem to Elohim. Why should it be a problem with Judah? No, the same. The same.
Yeah.
The same. They are the carrier. They are the carrier of the oracle of Elohim. They have been entrusted with the Torah of Elohim, and as such, they need respect. They earn respect. So if we don't do that, but we are on the wrong boat. We're on the wrong boat.
No, not to.
We are not forced to. There are many rabbis. You are not forced to go to every rabbi.
No.
We are not forced. Choose a rabbi. Choose somebody who teach Torah and hang on him. Hang on him to learn. You see, in